Back everyone to the Hello World Guide. This is another episode of the Advanced SFML game series, and in this video, first of all, we are gonna begin by getting the solution of the exercise I gave to you guys in the previous video. So let's first do that. So as I said, our coins were not deleting the physics bodies, only the coin objects. So I asked you guys if you could figure that out on your own. So if you have, then congratulations, and if you haven't, then all you need to do is you need to first of all remember to delete the pointer as well. So we dereference the iterator, which gives us the object that the iterator is currently at, and before we erase that object, we just get the iterator and kind of just delete the actual pointer so that the coin data is freed. Now in coin.h I have added a destructor here, which is just called coin, and in here what I have done is we have called physics world dot destroy body, and it will destroy this body. So yeah, it will basically go ahead and destroy the body, and that's all pretty awesome. It should not be too difficult. So yeah, we can just call that, and now our game should work pretty much correctly. So let's go ahead and run this and see if it works or not. And what you should see is that we do indeed get a working coin system. So yeah, if it actually runs, yeah, you can see that it does run. And if I go ahead and, for example, I go ahead and stand on here, you can see that now it says coins is equal to 1, and it does not say anything else. So let me just put this here, and the frame rate might be a bit slow right now because I'm recording. So anyways, if I go here, coins is 1, and if I go ahead and collect all of these 8 coins, then coin is does become 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. And if I go ahead and collect all of these coins as well, the coin variable changes. Correct? Yes, that's all pretty awesome, but there is a pretty serious problem with the way we are doing this, which is that you can currently there's a bit of a bug with how we are dealing with the ground checking. So as soon as we moved it so that the ground checking happens kind of in real time ish, so yeah, as since you did that, there's a bit of a problem with what we are doing right now. So the thing is that if I go ahead and press my up mouse button, and kind of, you can see I can kind of walk on the ceiling. The reason I can do that is, and I can also walk on the wall, so you can see I can just kind of slide up the wall. So I can go ahead and touch the wall, and then I can slide up. Yeah, you can see that that's kind of allowing me to slide up the wall. So the reason it's doing that is because and also trying to allow me to walk on ceilings is because right now we are now checking for ground detection on each fixture. So whatever fixture hits, we still detect it as ground, which is of course wrong. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and change that. So yeah, we'll basically try to fix that bug in this video, and in the next video we'll try to implement the user interface, because currently there is no way for the user to see how many coins there are, because that's only displayed in the console. So we'll fix that in the next video, and for this video let's just go ahead and try to fix that little bug we have. Now the reason that we get this bug is because well, on begin contact you can see that we get the other fixture, but we don't actually get what fixture this object is. So yeah, we get the other fixture, but we don't get the fixture of this object. So though we also need to do that. Well, you can just go ahead and right click and go ahead and quick actions and say change signature, and that can allow you to do that pretty easily. So let's go ahead and go ahead and create a b2 fixture pointer here, which is gonna be called let's just call it self fixture. So you can call it anything you like, but I'm going to call it self, and this you actually need to put that in the name. And let's go ahead and hit OK, and this is gonna be actually before other, and let's hit OK, and it should be able to kind of do this pretty correctly, I guess. And in mario.cpp we are only okay, so yeah, that works, but we also need to change the on end contact, and it gives us an error saying that it does not override a base class member. The reason it gives that error is because we never changed it in contact listener, but we'll do that. But first of all, let's go under quick actions and also change the signature of this, and we actually don't need to do it that way. We can just copy all of that and paste it here like that, and then we can go under mario.cpp and paste this here as well. Now that works, but what we'll need to do is go under contact listener and change that as well. So you can see that what it has done. Okay, so let's go here and kind of paste that new signature that we have got here, and that should be pretty awesome, I guess. And yeah, that works, and that's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead under physics. So you can see we have got physics here, and we are basically, when we are updating physics, or actually not when we are updating, when we are handling the listeners, then what we'll need to do is, you can see it kind of done this wrongly, Visual Studio. So let's go ahead and we are saying get contact get fixture B. So when we are passing B as the other fixture, we'll pass A as this fixture. So yeah, like that. And when we are passing A as the other fixture, we'll pass B as this fixture, like that. And that's gonna work. So that's pretty awesome. And now in Mario, what we can do is go under mario.cpp here, and we have got this fixture as well. So what we'll need to do right now is we'll also need to store a B2 fixture pointer here called let's just store a fixture pointer called ground fixture, for example. You can call it ground detection fixture. Let's just call it ground fixture for now. Of course the naming is completely up to you, so that's okay, I guess. And let's go ahead and copy this, and once we are creating this, we only need to store this, so we will only store this. And when we are doing this sensor, what we will do is we will set ground fixture is equal to that, and that should give us a pointer to the fixture. And when we are doing this, we can go ahead and check if data and data type, and we can also add another condition here. Actually we don't need to check for data's validity, since that is pretty much guaranteed to be always valid. All we need to, because we are basically checking this here, and so we can go ahead and check if this is equal to self. So if the ground fixture is equal to self, only then will we go ahead and check if the data type is map, and then we'll set is grounded. If it is not equal to self, then we'll see if it's object or something like that. So if ground fixture is not equal to self, that means it's some other fixture, and we don't really care about that. So let's go under here, and yeah, you can see that we are doing this here. We are just going to add this new statement here as well, and that should pretty much take care of the problem for us. So let's go ahead and try this out and see if it works or not. And yeah, we're just checking if these pointers equal, because we are storing this here, and since we don't need the other ones, we won't store them. It does give 2 errors about yeah, okay, we did not fix the end contact one, so yes, we'll need to do that. Okay, let's just do that. It's not too difficult. Yeah, let's do that. And once we are doing the begin contact, let's go ahead and just copy that from here, because the arguments are the same, and let's paste that here. And let's go ahead and run this, and what you should see is that it works. It does give a warning here, by the way, and I mentioned this before. Let's just fix that too. So once we are doing the actually here, so we are doing this here. Let's just use int32 instead of that, or just int, I guess, because it is the vertex count is signed, so it is gonna give warnings if we are checking between a signed and an unsigned. So that should work. So let's go ahead and do that. And what you should see is that hopefully we get a working system now. So you can see if I go ahead and do that, you can see it no longer allows me to walk on the ceiling. So if I go ahead and actually I didn't even mention touch the ceiling, so let me go ahead and get to a higher place. Yeah, you can see that. So if I go ahead and touch the ceiling, I fall down. I am not able to slide on the ceiling. And if I am near the wall, then you can see I fall down from the wall. I am not able to go up. So yeah, you can see that happens, and then I fall down. I'm not able to just slide completely up the wall like I was earlier. So that's pretty awesome, and this is pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one, in which we'll implement more features in our game. Like the most important one right now is user interface, so that we can kind of see how many coins we have got, how many lives Mario has left, and pausing the game, and a bunch of other stuff like that. So we'll do those things in the next videos. Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for that. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to share this video with other people as well, and bye.